Good evening. Welcome to another live feed, the final live feed of the night of the day. Man, it's been a very busy day. A lot of feeds going on. Appreciate the support. I see the movement. Let's get into it, man. The top 50 underrated wide receivers. It's the book that I did years ago, a decade ago. Now we're gonna finish with number 11. We got the 11th underrated wide receiver. I put Don Maynard of the New York Jets. He did play majority of his career in the AFL, but still, it's still an NFL stat, even though all the stuff he did was in the AFL. He had 633 receptions, 11,834 receiving yards. He had 88 touchdowns. That's why I included in this chapter. Now, he's underrated because he spent most of his career, obviously, in the AFL, American Football League, prior to the NFL merger, which caused the stagnant to be dismissed. His unorthodox improvisational play style and polished techniques caused critics to overlook his exceptional productivity and playability. He's a Hall of Famer. He spent most of his prime doing his thing against the defenses in the AFL. Many mainstream football fans, established NFL traditionalists, viewed his numbers as inflated or less legitimate. Media outlets on the East Coast favored NFL frequently, meaning his teams received less national spotlight. His route running, he was named a prototype of a wide receiver, that's why he's underrated. He was criticized by early coaches, including Jet Speed Rebank, for improvising his routes, running haphazardly, ignoring textbook mechanics, catching form. He didn't secure the ball the proper way, often caught the ball with his elbows apart, stuff like that, speed over form. His loping, long striding style didn't look like the classic football mechanics. Even Ali Sherman once said of the Giants that this isn't a trap meet, to which made a shot back. I can cover more ground with one stride than anybody else here can with three. I'm saying playing the Joe Namath's shadow. Joe Namath was a Hall of Famer. Joe Namath was Hall of Famer. He overshadowed Maynard, who was the beneficiary of the connection with Namath. So he was unappreciated, even though he ran the offense smoothly. His demeanor, he wasn't a show off. He was all business and class act. He played the decoy. He was devastating as a deep threat that defense often dedicated his double teams to stopping him. So even in the Super Bowl III victory, he was utilized as a decoy to stretch the field. Other receivers like George Sowers to back up catches. And when he retired as the most prolific pass catcher in pro football history. He was the first player to surpass 10,000 career yards receiving. Had all-time rates for 50-yard, 100-yard receiving games at the time of his retirement. He maintained the highest yards per catch, average 18.7 of any receiver with at least 600 receptions. So he was able to get in the Hall of Fame in 1987, Pro Football Hall of Fame. So that concludes this. Look at the 11th underrated receiver in my book, Don Maynard of the New York Jets. Now tomorrow it's gonna get sweeter because I'm gonna be in the top 10. You're gonna know about the top 10 wide receivers that were underrated. I'm definitely gonna try to finish it tomorrow from numbers 10 to number 1 and finish it off very well. So stay tuned for that. This conclusion of the 11th underrated wide receiver in the top 50 underrated wide receivers. So until then, talk to you tomorrow.